Hello and welcome back to 16 Years and Now Kim Free, and a good morning, afternoon, one of them points. It's some part of the day. Yeah, I've finally got William booked in somewhere to check out, well, find out what's wrong with him, but that's not until tomorrow. So today's other plans is to get a laundrette because I need some clothes, and I think I've found quite a cheap hotel to stay at, but I'm not too sure. I've got to book it and find it out first. But as you can most probably say, oh, I can't even get my words out. As you can most probably see on this sunny day, I'm actually by the harbour of Petershead, and I'm having a bit. Look at the leviathans of these things; they are absolutely massive. And as I've most really once or twice or quite a few times said to everybody, I used to actually work on fishing boats, and I actually followed trawlermen, which was about trawlermen, basically trawlers that came out of Petershead. So I've always wanted to come here and have a bit of a geek out. What I didn't realise was how much of a link to Freemasons. There's even a stone down here. On the 6th of February 1954, on the occasion of their bicentenary, the Freemasons of the Keith Lodge of Peterhead, number 56, erected this stone in the seawall of the old lodge building, which was built in 1759 and demolished in 1937, so just before the Second World War. But yeah, apparently because there was the weed, I think is how you pronounce it, was basically some sparkling water that was here that was meant to have the medical properties, and it became very fashionable for everybody from all over the country to come to Petershead because of this special water that can cure everything from voices in the head, insomnia, and all other ailments and whatnot. So the Freemasons thought, well, do you know what, we want a bit of that action. So they built up against where the spring was, I think it was a spring, built a lodge right up against it. But now it's actually incorporated in underneath this road, so you can't actually go to a lodge anymore. Petershead Town Trail, Merchants Quay, Site 14, there we go. Yeah, and I've just been looking up at all the bits and pieces, because it was very defended from the pirates, this place as well, and you got a huge cannon. Apparently there used to be a lot of bronze cannons here that were captured from a sunken Spanish Navy ship, or armada, whatever you want to call it, but there was a king that got a bit annoyed with it, so he nicked them all and put them on the Tower of London. And you wonder why there's a bit of and ahhing against the old Westminster up here in Scotland. Yeah, unfortunately for me, the boats that I wanted to see, I think, are out at sea, so there we go. That's just one of them things. Well, there was something else. Well, yeah, 2006, the BBC One tournament started, and then yeah, apparently somewhere around here is a Jamaica Street. There we go. Some of the things that you find out. There is, all I can smell at the moment is that diesel smell that run through every pore of my body for so many years. But yeah, we've got some brilliant boats down here. You've got Julie, Spirit, you've got other ones that I can't read because I haven't got the glasses on, and it's quite bright. It's a lovely day, a bit chilly, but practically balmy at 8 or 9 degrees, I think it was, which is brilliant, And after having a decent meal yesterday, and how cheap was that? For my meal, half a pint and that 18-year-old whiskey come to £20.50p. I have some of that stuff. You've got a Leanne there as well. These are the slightly smaller boats, but what I was on was smaller than these. Then you've got that Leviathan over the back. Some of these are absolutely massive. You can see how they last for like 10 days to weeks on these things, because they're absolutely massive. What have we got over there? Starlight's Hope, Leanne, Transcend. Most really not interesting to anybody else, but I absolutely love it. Oh, there we go. What was that? Budding Rose. That's a cute name, isn't it? Oh, absolutely brilliant. Having a little bit of a geek out, seeing the trawls on the back. Some of them have got like 4 different trawls, but I think some of them are gearing up to go out to sea. Yeah, bud. And you've got these massive cranes on the back of them as well. And I never had anything like that on the boats I was working on. We were more what they call day trippers. The weaklings of the sea. Even though we did have to put up with bits and pieces. But yeah, here we are. I've got the rest of whatnot's going on. Hopefully tomorrow we'll find out what the hell is wrong with William and we get him sorted. Hopefully it won't cost too much. I really do hope it doesn't cost too much. Yeah, here you go. It gives you a clue on how big some of these boats are. These are some of the smaller ones that are in the port here. Here's me. There's one end of the boat and there's the other end of the boat. They are massive and they go deep down as well. Very deep down. Don't know what's this one called? Usually says it. Oh, that's the Budding Rose. And then this one is, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. But it's all hustle and bustle down in this port town. And right, I'm coming out to the end of the port. So I hope you enjoyed me geeking out for a bit of the morning or afternoon. I still don't know what time it is. I tend to forget such things. Oh, I smell that diesel smoke. You're gonna love it. Look inside there though. Oh, you can't quite see it. It's black to you. If I turn around, maybe, yeah, there you go. You can see inside how massive these things are. They're just absolute giants. So, on that note of me geeking out, I'm gonna go and find the laundrette and sort out this hotel room because I absolutely stink. Not as bad as diesel smoke, but I still stink. So, on that note, check it all out. Take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.